Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachawadash, double honors to the apostle, elders, great millstone, salute to you brothers out there preaching his word, saying their truth. All right. Article here, Zero Hedge. Said inflation battered Americans raiding 401ks to pay mortgages and rents. Yep, America's going down the drain, man, circling the drain, man. Said in the latest sign of an economy edging deeper into troubled waters, more Americans are raiding their 401k retirement accounts to cover basic living costs, according to data released by Fidelity Investments on Monday. Well, that's a fucking scam. All right. Whole 401k, that's all bullshit. Americans outside the wealthiest quintile have run out of extra savings generated early in the scamdemic and now have less cash on hand than they did when the scamdemic began. Bloomberg's Andre Tanzi citing Fed data. According to Fidelity, 2.3% took a hardship withdrawal in the third quarter, up significantly from the 1.8% rate observed in the same quarter of 2022. The top two reasons given for the third quarter hardship withdrawals avoiding foreclosure, evictions, and medical expenses. And basically, these 401ks, man, basically when you start a job, they, you automatically sign up for this 401k program. And basically what they do is take a portion of your check, take a percentage of your wages, and match the dollar amount to that percentage they took out, and they basically invested in stocks. Okay, and the stocks are basically based off dollar amounts. So if the stock market goes up, you probably think, oh, it's good, man. Stock's going up, my dollar value is going up. But the dollar, the purchasing power of the dollar itself is diminishing, which is causing inflation. All right, so basically you're losing pretty much. All right, and majority of these people that's employees, man, they think the 401k is a good thing, man. It ain't. All right. It's just basically, another scheme that Esau comes up with, man, taking your money, man. And you basically have no choice to be inducted, if you want to be inducted into the 401k program or not, because that happened to me. I had to get, they started taking money out of my check, so I had to, I didn't authorize them for them to do that, but they, make deals with these companies, and, every new employee, is automatically inducted to the 401k program without your knowledge. So I had to take, half the money out that they took from me, and they kept the other half. Shit, I just bought silver with it, But Yeah, these people, these Americans are facing hardship, man. The inflation is running wild, man. And we ain't even getting to the point of the acceleration phase of hyperinflation yet. You know, just wait till that happens, man. These people gonna lose it. You know, um, and this is all planned out by the elites. They want to squeeze the people to accepting, the new world order agenda, the digital system, you know, and the digital infrastructure has to be set up before the mark of the beast will be made mandatory, which is the chipping system. You know, he wants to implant a chip in your body, okay, so he can monitor you. He's gonna have all your medical information, your currency information, bank information, whatnot. You know, and that's the mark of the beast that the men of the Lord have been warning our people about. Constantly. So in Revelation 13, Revelation 14, all right, Revelation 19, Revelation 20. Okay. Let me read a little bit more. It said, withdrawals aren't the only way to crack the 401k piggy bank. Fidelity says 2.8 took loans from their retirement balances up to 2.4% last year, even more concerning. It said fully 17.6% of workers now have an outstanding loan against their 401ks. Let me bring this out real quick. Ecclesiasticus 21:8. He that buildeth his house with another man's money, okay, is like one that gathered himself stones for the tomb of his burial. That's basically what it means, in today's society. You have a credit card, you get a loan from a bank, mortgage, the word mort means death, okay, M-O-R-T. So basically, this society goes to the elites, all right, the elites to borrow money from them so they can buy a house or buy a car, buy goods and services, And you're basically destroying yourself, when you get these loans and stuff and you go on the 401ks and all of that, you're having to Esau's that third party, man. Esau is basically that middleman. If you want to go get a car, you ain't got the get a $20,000 car. You don't have $20,000. What you do? You go to the bank and get a loan. Then you got a high ass interest rate. Now you got to pay back $30,000. To be squared out. So this is how Esau, this is how it is, man. And people's wages are not paying enough for you to get your pay off your loans, pay off the interest and the principal. It said, while, let me just read the tweet. It said, while I can only withdraw my work 401k if it's considered a hardship. Yep. It's basically another tax system, man, that 401k. Yeah. So you basically get the point, man. People, these Babylonians, which are Americans, they're struggling, man. And this is part of Esau's plan of squeezing the people. Squeezing the people out. Now, if heathens are catching it, I know you Israelites, you're done. You know. Haggai chapter 1, verse see. Let me start at 5. Now therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Ye have sown much, and bring in little. Ye eat, and ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe, but there is none warm. And ye that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes. All right. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. All right. So the wages that you earn at these jobs out here, man, it's like you just going to work, just working and working, and you have nothing to show for it. You know. So that's it's not the 1950s no more where, you have a family, all right, a husband and a wife and 2 children, and only the husband goes to work and the wife stays home to take care of the home, and that man can provide, can pay the house off, pay the college off for his children and stuff like that, only one income. It's not like that no more, and that's another tall tale sign that the Lord's bringing this place America down, man. That the currency dollar bill system is done, man. And the majority of these people, they don't know nothing about money. They don't know nothing about money, so they don't know nothing about fiat currency or what real money is. They don't know about inflation, hyperinflation. They don't know about recessions, depressions. They might say they do, but it takes a lot of studying to really understand it. Because they're not taught that in these educational institutions. That Esau's curriculum. But yeah, man. Once hyperinflation hits America, man, these people, they're gonna be starving. Fuck. Trying to pay your mortgage and rent. No, you're gonna be starving. You can't buy food. And it's gonna cause, riots in the streets. It's gonna cause, it's gonna cause martial law. It's gonna lead into, Jacob's trouble. And that's when, the Lord's gonna start judging these people, man. There's gonna be a famine. A famine of bread and water, man. A lot of Israelites are gonna starve out here in the streets, man. When hyperinflation starts setting in, you might see, Israelites, just dead out on the streets, of starvation. There's been many accounts in the scriptures where the Lord put the plague of famine on Israel. The Israelites, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right. And that Jake was forced to, do things that's not, things that's the wild things or things that's. I'm trying to find it. Was it 2 or 4? Might be 4. Yeah, yep, here it is. Let's see where to start. we should start at 1. Lamentations 4:1. How is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. And, Israel, saying Israel is, was considered gold, precious. But now it's turned dim. Now it's not so precious anymore. And that's our people. We were given the path of life, the way of life, through Yahweh Shem Yahushai, through the laws and stuff like that, to to be the most sought out nation on the planet Earth. But now we're just bugged out, just the congregation of the dead, the majority of Jake, but the Lord is dealing with his elect. So, the Lord has his elect, but the majority of Israel, they're through, man. The precious sons of Zion comparable to fine gold. How are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter? Even the sea monsters draw out the breast to give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people has become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness. The tongue of the suckling child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. They that did feed delicately are desolate in the streets, that they were brought up in scarlet embraced dunghills. For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people, which are Israelites, is greater than punishment of sin of Sodom, that was overthrown as in a moment, and no hand stayed on her. All right, because during this time, I don't know if there's the Babylonians that was sieging the Israel. I believe it was the Babylonians, if I'm not mistaken, or the Assyrians. They sieged Jerusalem. So there was basically, no food was coming in, no food was going out. The crops and shit wasn't yielding, or the Babylonians, they took over the crops and stuff like that, and it caused the famine, and that was the Lord working through those those heathens to put hell on us, And what's the scripture say? It's better to die from the sword than famine, Sodom and Gomorrah was just, it was destroyed by fire and brimstone, quick. But famine, it takes a long time. It takes a long time and a lot of pain to be, to give up the ghost, as you could say. Say at verse 7, her Nazarites were purer than snow. They were whiter than milk. They were more ruddy in body than rubies. Their polishings was of sapphire. Their visage is blacker than a coal. Now it gets into the appearance of, an Israelite, the Israelites in Jerusalem during the siege that caused the famine. And that's what was their appearance. It said their visage is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It has become like a stick. Okay? So the Israelites was all skinny, become very, very dark from being hungry. Said they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. Yeah. It's in the NASB 20 said, by the lack of the produce of the field. Said the hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children. Sorry means to cook or boil. That's what happens during the famine, man. Okay. And just by, this article right here, this is heading towards a famine, hyperinflation. Okay. It said they were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. Okay. The Lord has accomplished his fury. So that was the Lord, putting a famine on Israel during that time. He hath poured out his fierce anger and hath kindled a fire in Zion, and it hath devoured the foundations thereof. See that? Yep. So I'm just pretty much stopped there. So you basically get the point. Yep. So America's going into an ultimate judgment, man. An ultimate judgment. Judgments, plural, are coming to Great Babylon, America. So that's pretty much all I got, Shalom.